Hi everyone, today we're testing out the older Panasonic GH3, if it's still a good camera to vlog with. Today we're using the 20mm f1.7. It's the first version of the lens, and I'm using a small tripod, as you can see here. It's a Manfrotto tripod. So join me on a journey to see if this camera is still a good vlogging camera. Okay, so let's start this video off by talking about the image stabilization. So the Panasonic GH3, it's an older camera and it doesn't have the 5-axis image stabilization as you see in the GX80, GX85, the G85, the GH5 has it, of course. So it doesn't have 5-axis image stabilization, and it's only using the image stabilization of the lens. If the lens has image stabilization. The 20mm f1.7 doesn't have image stabilization, so that's a thing to keep in mind. So you have to get another lens to get image stabilization. As you can see, the footage is not that stable while walking, so yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. Let's see how it looks when I'm walking and talking. It's not so bad that you can't use it. Okay, so we talked about the 5-axis image stabilization, but how about the autofocus? Because everybody seems to be talking about the GH5 and its problems with autofocusing. So what I'm trying to do right now, I have single point autofocus, and I know this is a slow lens. The lens is not that quick with autofocusing, so if you have another lens it's much quicker, but just try this out with this lens. I'm turning to the back and trying to get focus back on me, and it's working quite well, right? And if you have a 12 to 35 2.8, that's a much faster autofocusing lens, and the 12 to 60 is a quick lens as well. It's pretty quick with autofocusing. So to answer the question, is the Panasonic GH3 good for vlogging? I think it is. It all depends on what you're going to be using and what you want. Do you want cinematic style vlogs? Then you need a 12mm lens, the 15mm lens f1.7, or the Sigma 60mm, and that's probably going to give you nice cinematic vlogs. But if you want to show everything and are not looking for cinematic style vlogs, then I would recommend you the 7 to 14mm from Panasonic, or maybe the kit lens, the 14 to 42 or the 12 to 35. You know, those lenses are way quicker than some prime lenses, but they don't offer shallow depth of field. So that's something to keep in mind. Do I think you can vlog with the Panasonic GH3?
Yes, we can!
You can make perfect vlogs with it. So if you found this video interesting and helpful, then hit the like button and see ya.